you will actually see the main water line.
In rural Alabama, the UN's expert on extreme poverty witnessed firsthand what residents have been dealing with for years. In the state's Black Belt region, many can't afford basic sanitation. Open pools of raw sewage sit where children play. It's often flushed back into people's homes, and hookworm, a parasite normally found in sub-Saharan Africa, has been reported in shocking numbers. Residents have asked for help. Instead, campaigners say some have been threatened with criminal charges. Now, they may at least get recognition.
For somebody to have to come from the United Nations to figure out a solution to a problem that the United States should be handling, is really it's really sad to me. I mean, because they're saying they want to make America great again. This is not making America great again.
Philip Alston spent 2 weeks visiting some of the US's most vulnerable people. Activists say his presence is cause for national shame.
It's embarrassing that I had to go outside of Alabama to get help to deal with this. That's embarrassing. I think that there are people in Alabama that can solve this problem. They got to have the wherewithal to do it. We can't lock up everybody for things that happen here when there are things that people have no control over.
As part of his tour, Philip Alston came here to Washington, D.C., where poor neighborhoods can be found within streets of the Capitol building. In past reports, Alston's pulled no punches, but this may be his most sensitive mission yet. Investigating poverty in the world's richest nation will mean nothing if the current administration chooses to ignore his findings. Officially, more than 40 million Americans live in poverty. Some put that figure much higher. Alston's already called what he's seen in the US shocking and says in many places basic needs are not being met.
It's then up to the government to try to explain why it's not being met, because they could afford to do it. So that would mean that they've taken a political decision just to exclude certain people and not put resources into giving them a decent standard of living.
The UN's final report will be published in the spring of 2018. Early indications are that Alston's findings could make for uncomfortable reading for the world's wealthiest nation. Andy Gallacher, Al Jazeera.